Good morning. I'm going to take a couple of minutes just to go over our agenda for Module 4, which is July 24th to July 1st. This week, as the overview states, we will be focusing on revisiting and revising the data analysis section of your capstone project. Our learning objectives are simply that, to revise that section and to complete your Reflection 3 as well. Number 1 on our agenda is to watch the video that I'm currently making. And then, as we have done for the last couple of weeks, start by reading the data analysis section from the capstone project as well as the rubric, which I've posted here. You're going to create a new Word document which will just have this section in it for your peer to review. So your colleague shouldn't be having to go through your introduction and review. It should just be a Word document with this section on it. Quickly, if you ever have any questions, just a reminder, don't hesitate to email me to set up an appointment to meet to discuss your capstone. I'm meeting with a student in about 15 minutes to discuss the capstone. So if you have any questions, my office hours are not set because of varying time schedules, but I am in the office every day for most of the day, if not all of the day. So please let me know if you would like to meet. So once you've revised this section of your capstone, you're going to post it below, just as we have the last 2 weeks, by Saturday at midnight. Once the papers have been posted, one of your peers will come in, comment underneath your post that they're going to review your paper, and they will do just that using the track changes in the comment features in the Word document, and they will post that back by Tuesday at midnight. Remember, the feedback that is provided should be substantive and should reflect the time required to provide, and the knowledge that you've built over the course of the program should be reflected in those comments. The next item, number 3, is we're going to complete our third and final reflection on shared teacher leadership. This is a concept that I was introduced to years ago and was quite surprised because it seemed to be so absent. It was such a novel idea. At the time, during my master's work, the professor that I had at the time was promoting and sharing readings on schools. If I remember correctly, it was in Boston, that had completely eliminated principals, and teachers were running the school on a rotating basis. This is not quite that radical an idea, but it's more about just collaborative leadership where teachers are taking more of a leadership role in schools. So I'd like for you to read this article from Kaplan, and then write a 1 to 2 paragraph reflection. I have 2 prompts here. One, discuss how your school is engaging in collaborative leadership. And be sure to make specific connections to the article, including citing a page. Remember, you should also be connecting this per the syllabus to your capstone. You could choose the second prompt, which is, as a teacher leader, what can you take from this article and implement in your school? And again, be sure to make a connection to your capstone as well as cite a specific connection that you're taking away along with the page number from the article. This should be submitted by Tuesday. Finally, you're going to complete a group check-in. This is where you will let me know how the peer review process is going, and this is where this is what prompts me to go and look perhaps at specific feedback if someone feels like their peers not taking the time or giving them the kind of detailed feedback that this master's program, master's level work should exemplify, then this is where this gives you an opportunity to provide that feedback to me. And at the bottom, of course, we have peer group 1, peer group 2, where you'll post your papers, and then the reflection section. Just real quickly, I want to point out also that for next week, we're about halfway through the semester. I like to have a midsummer break where you have time to work on the revisions that you've been receiving, and if you feel like you're a little behind on making those corrections, to give you a time to get caught up. So just be aware that next week we will, it also always coincides with the 4th of July. I know that people are really busy with family and travel during that time, so that's why I always put this here. Anyway, that's the agenda for this week. I hope everyone's doing well. Again, don't hesitate to reach out to me, schedule a time to meet if you would like to on Teams, and I hope everybody has a good week. And since I won't be seeing you next week, I hope everybody has a good 4th of July and a safe one.